So as well as a big thank you to all validators for your help in supporting the Alkimi ecosystem, we'd also like to thank the whales for their continued support in making Alkimi what it is today. So in order to thank everyone for their continued staking within the new ecosystem, there's multiple ways in which you can gain rewards.
So the first one is staking rewards. So who's eligible for staking rewards? What are these staking rewards? Where do they come from?
So the staking rewards are from the protocol fees, and users will be able to gain those from the point of migration. The idea being that they will have continued rewards from the point of migration. That will allow people to gain from the protocol fees and from the future AdFi fees.
So what you're saying is previously rewards were being funded by the protocol fees, which was a 3 to 8% fees, which Alkimi got by facilitating ad auctions. Now, there is a second component to the protocol fees, which is going to be paid out as staking fees. Can you go into a little more depth into what comprises the protocol fees, the new protocol fees?
Yeah, so the new protocol fees, as you said, includes the original protocol fees, which is 3 to 8%, which we charge for anybody using the exchange. And then there will be a new part, which is the AdFi component, which there'll be a separate video on and people can learn more about what that means. But essentially, there will now be an additional reward coming from the protocol that isn't just from the fee on the exchange.
That is good to know, because previously, validators, for example, needed to pay an operating fee per quarter, $95 or up to $75 based on what type of validators they were. And they would get a part of their proportion of the protocol fees, which was funded by the 3 to 8% transaction fees. But now validators don't need to pay the operating cost, and they get to have a share of the new protocol fees, which includes not just the 3 to 8% transaction fee, but also a part of the fees generated by the AdFi product.
Yeah, exactly. I think the best way to think about it is that we're harmonizing the rewards across people who were previously stakers and validators into one pool of rewards that they'll all get.
That's wonderful. Thank you. So what is the grace period that we're talking about? How soon do stakers need to stake their tokens in order to maximize their rewards?
So anyone doing the transfer and claim has 30 days in order to go across the migration and stake their tokens. And they will be treated as if they had done it from the point of migration on day 0. That means that there's a continued rewards for everybody. There's no change in user experience, and it means that everyone benefits, and it gives them plenty of time to migrate.
Sure. So what we are saying is anybody who stakes within the first 30 days will be eligible for rewards from day 1. What happens to stakers who stake after day 30?
So after that 30-day period, anybody who stakes will be able to get staking rewards from the day on which they stake.
Sure. So there is a grace period for 30 days, and anybody who stakes within the 30-day window, first 30 days, will get rewards from day 1. So all those validators who would delegate the migration of their tokens from ads to Alkimi onto our team in order to perform that migration will have continued rewards. They stop getting the validator rewards on the day the validator network is sunset, but from the very next day, they will continue to get their rewards, this time only via the staking pool. So there is continued rewards as far as validators are concerned.
Yeah, exactly.
And also continued rewards for those people who migrate their tokens using the TNC feature and stake within the first 30 days. So there is continued rewards for everybody across the board. So what then is the second component of the reward?
The next component is the legacy rewards. So previous token holders who do migrate either via the transfer and claim or through the validator system will get an NFT. That NFT will come with it a set of rewards that will be announced later on. But those rewards are only available to anybody who is a previous ads token holder.
So anybody who held ads tokens or was a validator who transferred their collateral onto the new token and then stake them will be eligible for this new legacy reward. Is there a time frame by which this staking needs to happen in order to be eligible for the legacy rewards?
Yeah, so again, that is within the first 30 days. So at the end of that 30 days, we'll be taking a snapshot and we'll be airdropping those NFTs to everyone. It's got some cool artwork with it, but it also comes with some Alkimi tokens. So what's not to love?
Absolutely. So the first component is a staking reward, which gives them part of the protocol fees. The second is the legacy top up or the legacy bonus. And this is going to be paid out to those users who had ads tokens, who then migrated them over to the new Alkimi token via the TNC feature, or validators who consented or delegated the migration process to Alkimi. And those tokens which are staked in the first 30 days of the staking pool opening will be eligible for the legacy bonus.
Exactly. We want to reward people for their continued support, and that involves them staking within that 30-day period.
That's good. So how long would people be eligible for this top-up bonus? I understand that your staking reward would be given out for as long as the tokens are staked, but what is the period for which this bonus would be provided to users who stake within the first 30 days?
So that bonus is over a 2-year period, and those will be paid out quarterly. We'll be giving out more details of the exact number of tokens, but it is an allocation that is specific for previous ads holders.
So what you're saying is that bonus is going to be paid out to stakers who stake within the first 30 days for the entire duration of the stake. So if somebody were to stake their tokens within the first 30 days and remain staked for a period of, let's say, 150 days, they would get not only the staking rewards, but also the legacy bonus for the entire period of 150 days.
Exactly, yeah.
Wonderful. Can you tell us about the third component of the reward?
Yeah, so the third component is the lock-in rewards. So for the first 30 days, anybody who stakes within that period will have the option of fixing their stake for 3, 6, 9, or 12 months. Those will come with a separate amount of rewards for each one of those. And anybody who stakes within the first 30 days and locks in will get an additional bonus on top of the protocol fees and the legacy rewards they will be getting.
Right. So what I understand is these lock-in periods are only available for the first 30 days. You have an option of locking in for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or 12 months. And based on the period of lock-in, you get additional lock-in rewards or lock-in bonuses based on the lock-in period. So how long would stakers be eligible for the lock-in bonus? Let's say I'm a staker who staked within the first 30 days and I have locked in my tokens for a period of 6 months. Would I be eligible for the lock-in bonus beyond the 6 months or just 3 months? What is the period for which I will get that lock-in bonus?
So your lock-in bonus would last just for 6 months. You could continue to stake and get some of the protocol fees, and you may still be eligible for your legacy bonus as well if you stay staked through that period. What we really want to encourage here is for people to show continued support for the Alkimi ecosystem, and the lock-in bonus is just another way for us to do that.
Right. Let me summarize my understanding. Within the first 30 days, if I were to stake my tokens for, if I were to lock in my stake for a period of 6 months, but I continue to remain staked for a period of 9 months, then for the first 6 months, I will get 3 components of rewards: the staking rewards, the swap, the legacy bonus, and the lock-in bonus. But for the remaining 3 months, that is beyond 6 months, I will not get the lock-in bonus because the lock-in period that I had selected at the point of stake was only for 6 months.
Exactly.
For the remaining 3 months, I will get my staking rewards and the swap bonus or the legacy bonus as well.
Yeah, exactly. The best way to think of it is it's kind of an option for people, and it gives them the flexibility to lock in for a period that suits them. And that is a bonus that is a fixed amount. And the protocol fee is a variable amount. And then the allocation for the legacy reward program is a fixed amount. So there's kind of 3 different options, 3 different flavors, and they bring different rewards with them.
Absolutely. And I suppose the bonuses, whether they are the legacy bonus or the lock-in bonus, they are not coming from the protocol fees. That will be then defined in the tokenomics as to what those numbers are and the mechanics of these bonuses. Is that right?
Yeah, all of the bonuses have their own allocation within the tokenomics, so they're not coming from additional protocol fees. They are a separate pot that is designed just for previous legacy ads holders and stakers. I think it's important as well to point out that all of this is only available on the Labs platform, which is labs.alkimi.org. Don't go to any other sites. Don't connect your wallets anywhere else. This is the only place where you're able to get these rewards and stake your tokens.
Stay safe.